all artists are problem solvers. You create a problem in your head, which is an art piece, and you figure out how to solve it. So we have the superpower of problem solving. So that's one great thing about being an artist. The furthermost piece is representing more of textiles, so it's a simple like weave structure. I was looking at like loose threads, parts of the loom to motivate that section. The structures become more complex and they have more negative spaces, more cutouts, to a point where once you get to the third layer, which is this eye shape here, it's starting to look almost like a circuit board or just like travel routes or a map. And in the very center, it's a complete circle where it's kind of focused in on the center. And the lighting source, which is going to be behind all of this, is where most of the light's going to be coming from.
I've never done anything like this before. I've never been asked to do anything like this before, so it's important to me because I've learned more from this than I ever have. It's been the scariest thing, but it's been a lot of fun. So I think a lot of my work will develop from this.
Love the process of it. I've loved going through this with Family Trust because it definitely gave me an idea of what I will be doing. Pieces sort of concentrated on the themes that Family Trust really wanted to bring importance to. So connecting the history of Rock Hill, which is sort of centralized around the mill and the railroad, to the present and the future. So the people who would be walking into the bank and who would be seeing it and who would be affected by the artwork. Wood is such a symbolic material. It is strength and endurance, but it also connotates community, history, family. I did want to say that, being able to work with Family Trust has really been an honor. And so I'm very grateful for, the opportunity that they provided and being able to support and give that sort of encouragement that what you're doing is actually important and, is something that we believe in.
We met with Family Trust and they talked about ties to the Rock Hill community with textiles and the textile industry, especially when Rock Hill was being established. So I did a lot of research with how textiles are made and patterns were designed, and I ended up going with a really organic design with kind of a thread that flows through the piece, as well as incorporating the Family Trust logo and colors, but keeping it very organic with thread to connect to the textiles. This project has provided a great opportunity as far as learning and bettering myself as an artist and as a person. I've gotten a lot of experience with writing proposals and budgets and working with a client and figuring out how to make the client happy, how to keep my ideas in my work while making the client happy, and kind of that whole dynamic between the artist and the client. I've also gotten the opportunity to work with a lot of new materials that I wouldn't have been able to work with without this project. I'm working with resin and laser cut steel, which is something that I wouldn't have been able to do outside of this.
My pieces for the bank are based off the 7 core values of Family Trust, each encompassing a different idea to communicate community. My work is really dependent or driven by found objects, so the idea that I could make sculptures for Family Trust that incorporated my love of found materials was really the driving motivation for creating this body. It's a very rare occasion that students right out of college work in the public art realm and make a profit. So super excited to have this opportunity and to diversify my portfolio as an artist.